Whatever the president says in his speech tonight, it's likely to provoke passionate and opposing reactions, as Stephanie Leyden found out when she checked back in with two New Hampshire couples on opposite sides of the political divide. That gap is not getting any narrower.
In the town of Hampton Falls, the campaign signs are gone, but not forgotten. There were businesses that had Trump signs out during the election.
I don't go there.
You still don't patronize businesses that supported Trump?
No. And this was at UNH.
I first met Elaine and David Ahern a year ago, right before President Trump's inauguration. Longtime Democratic activists, they supported Hillary Clinton, will view Trump's State of the Union with deep skepticism.
He doesn't speak the truth.
Is there anything Donald Trump could say or do that would change your opinion?
No.
No.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Trump has done one thing they appreciate, energized a vocal opposition.
This has motivated so many people, so many issues, people who care deeply about gun violence in this country, people who care about what's happening to the Dreamers, people who just really dislike bigotry and hatred. And this man has become, a sharp stick in the eye to just about everyone.
But down the road, for some Hampton, New Hampshire residents, another political reality. Is America great again?
I think so. I mean, not just for us. Look at the 401ks. Look at the stock market.
Ben and Laura Soussaint give Trump credit for cutting corporate taxes and regulations, and
this is a good place to do business again.
The Soussaints run an IT business like Trump from the get-go because he's a business guy, too. This is Donald Trump's signature.
It is. Look, there are a couple there.
They were diehard campaign volunteers when I first met them 2 years ago, attracted to Trump's off-the-cuff style that Laura Soussaint admitted sometimes made her cringe. Does that still happen?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
As president, they haven't agreed with everything he said. For instance, after the white supremacist march last summer in Charlottesville, Virginia.
You also had people that were very fine people on both sides.
I attributed that to he's trying to quell it. There weren't enough facts out to know really what went on yet. That comment came out so quickly after it happened. He couldn't have had all the details.
The Soussaints see him as a non-politician president, a guy not used to parsing words. And they say because of it, he's gotten a raw deal in the press. Ben Soussaint hopes he'll use the State of the Union to set the record straight.
I just want him to say what he did. No derogatory, nothing. Just this is what I've done so far. I mean, a lot of people don't know this. Maybe you don't know this. Maybe you haven't been watching the right news channel.
Stephanie Leyden joins me now. Let me guess. The right news channel is Fox News.
How did you guess?
Do both of them only, I don't even mean this in a critical way, but do both of them only watch news that they agree with?
No. They get other media sources. They say in the mornings they tend to watch CNN, they read papers, but they really feel Fox News provides a fairer picture. Would you like to guess what the Democrats in this scenario, the Aherns?
MSNBC.
They're more newspaper folks, so it's the New York Times. And as a result, they have a very different sense of what's going to happen. The Aherns, the Democrats reading the New York Times, think this FBI investigation into possible Russia dealings is going to end the presidency. The Soussaints say, no way.
Well, because the problem is, in America, I know this is not an original thought, forget having different opinions. We don't even agree on the facts. And if you can't agree on the basic facts, you can't have an intelligent debate. Spare me. In any case, how do the supporters feel about the tweeting thing with the president?
They love it.
They do?
It's so interesting because there's so much criticism and it creates so much consternation. But Laura Soussaint loves that tweeting, and I think it's an extension of that intimacy that she has felt and that many of people in the base feel with the president, this deep connection.
Don't you think that's exactly what Trump is thinking, that people feel like it's an intimate connection?
And that there was evidence of that. She knows what he's doing.
So I'm almost too nervous to ask this question. Is there any, after spending time with both of them, is there any common ground? Is there any overlap, or are they in one corner and the others in the other corner?
I'd say the one thing they have in common is that both couples believe that people they know are coming over to their side. The Aherns say, we know so many people who regretted voting for Trump. The Soussaints say, we know so many people who are really enjoying their 401ks and say it's time to give Trump credit. So they both think people are coming toward their sides.
Yeah, I'm not going to force you into editorial territory. I think this is safe. Isn't it depressing, though, when people are just in their corners and can't even inch out to a space?
Is there not one reality? It seems like there are two realities.
I think there are more. In any
Perhaps.
case, nice to see you, Stephanie
Good to see you,
Lydon.
too.
Thanks so much for your time.
You're welcome.
PBS NewsHour's live coverage of the President's State of the Union address starts tonight at 9. They'll bring you the President's speech, the Democratic response, and analysis. And if you're not near a TV, you can catch it all on the radio at 89.7 WGBH News.